There was a train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio this month. As you can see, it was a pretty bad derailment. Look at this. Wow. The government, that is bad. But the government then decided to make it worse by turning a train wreck into an environmental catastrophe. There were 150 freight cars on the train, 20 of which were carrying hazardous materials. So government officials ordered a controlled burn, which unfortunately for the good folk of Ohio wasn't that controlled. People have been evacuated, the toxins have leaked into local streams and the Ohio River, the third biggest river in the United States. I'll bet it's in Lake Erie by now, which means it'll be in Canada in a couple of hours. It's killed thousands upon thousands and thousands of fish and at least one fox. The other foxes are just in the ICU, lucky fellas. And yet, for all this, an actual environmental disaster appears to be of zero interest to environmentalists. We hear about the environment all the time. Climate, 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 got to save the planet, we're killing the planet, we're killing the planet. We have an actual environmental disaster and not a peep from the environmentalists. What do you reckon to this, Leilani?
Well, this is the thing, and I don't think these are real environmentalists that we hear about this net zero nonsense from. These are like literally net zero scam artists that are there to try and tell you that carbon dioxide is poisonous. But, you know, vinyl chloride is totally fine. You know, send these poor people back into their homes. And then they've set it on fire, which then makes hydrochloric acid, hydrogen chloride, which when mixed with water in the clouds is then going to turn into hydrochloric acid and come down as acid rain. So it's not only destroyed the air and the rivers right now, but also Ohio has a lot of fertile farmland around it, and that's going to get covered in acid rain. You know, there's going to be long-term effects of this now for the residents and the population around East Palestine. And there has been literally $0 given by Biden, where he's got this huge war purse. It's basically bottomless for Ukraine and the military-industrial complex.